Hello Game Boys and Game Girls, I'm the Game Boy Guru and welcome to another live stream. Just a few days left in December, so I'm still plugging away at Otomedius Excellent, still hoping to get a clear of some measure. I am playing on expert difficulty just to try and, cap this thing off. I'm close, but I haven't been able to crack it yet. So, let's hope tonight is the night. And then maybe I can spend a little bit of time with it, just experimenting and playing with some of the other characters. Battle Coder, welcome! Hey, Duke Togo. How's it going? Alright, let's switch my TV over. I'm going to have to turn that volume down a little bit. Yeah, it has been a while. But you're here now, so why not? That's good. Alright, we'll stick with DL Twee and the loadout which I picked the last couple times I was playing. Excuse me. Hopefully these positioning options will give me the edge. Oh, thank you. I actually was thinking about trimming it down slightly. Keeping the beard, but just shortening it up a little bit. It's so salty that it's kind of conspicuous. Well, I did not mean to do that. Well, that was not the best start to this level. Let's try that again. It was not how I wanted this to go. You're kind of in the way, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I like having it. It's just where I work, I can't grow it out long the way I want it. So I don't want to let it get too bushy and too unkempt. So keeping a little bit more trim is probably a good idea. Oh, this is going to be a rough start, I can tell. Goofball. Well, I missed that one, but... There we go. Oh, really? I got greedy. Shouldn't have tried to go for that that ship in the back. Hey, get out of there. Peaches. There's one over there. Goofball. Yeah, it's definitely harder than it looked originally, and harder than I think I bargained for, because mostly I think because of the hitbox and the fact that it, like a lot of these other games, it has Gradius syndrome. Which makes sense because it was from the Gradius company, you know. It's just, I was not expecting it to be quite, doggone it, quite so, quite so unforgiving at times. It's really not that difficult. It's just getting and staying powered up, and then knowing the stages enough to know enemy behavior and then not dying is pretty key. Yeah, it can be unforgiving, yeah. Unfortunately. And I mean, this is just the first level. I've been well past this throughout the month. It's just, now that I'm in a rhythm, or now that I've found a rhythm earlier, I'm just flailing because I am, you know, I've been frustrated with, why did I do that? Gradius virus. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I just have to get powered up in the first stage, and then just, you know, keep my shield at the ready, and I'll be fine. I haven't played in a couple of days, so it's a little bit different. I've been concentrating actually on, I pulled out Xenoblade Chronicles X again, because when I stopped playing that a while back, I was toward the end of Chapter 9, and so I didn't need to do much to finish Chapter 9, so it's a matter of oh, man. You've got to be kidding me. Getting murdered here. This should not be this difficult. I should be breezing through this first level, honestly enough. So this is kind of frustrating. Yeah, the backgrounds can get difficult to see, you're right. And especially on this first boss, there's a spot that is especially troublesome. Yeah, this is the first level, unfortunately. See, I just have to get into a rhythm. Now I just need to get 2 more capsules and get myself the shield, and I'll be fine. Just needed to get a little bit of a rhythm going. Excuse me. Well, shoot, that was self-inflicted. Hey, not another game collector. How's it going? My Christmas was swell. How about yours? Whoops. Well. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Atari Minis. Nice! That's pretty cool. Yeah. The moving backgrounds can be a distraction. The thing I was going to say earlier about that first boss is if I wouldn't have destroyed it as quickly as I did, you would have seen there was a spot where there were some lasers that there were some lasers that come out. They're homing lasers, so they'll shoot out, and then whatever point you're at on the screen, they'll converge, and they'll like come out and then like that. And they're this light blue color, very, very close to the light blue of the sky in that first level there. And so they're very difficult to see. Oh, Assassin's Creed for the Switch? Wait, which one came out for the Switch? I missed that. Was it a collection or was it just a particular game? Oh, Black Flag and Rogue. Okay, cool. That's cool. I was not aware of that, so neat. Oh, okay. Was Assassin's Creed 3 a digital release, or did that get a physical as well? Well, daggum! Look at you guys. Being all... Whoa. Okay, that is a dangerous route. Note to self: don't take that route. If possible. Yeah, the upper routes seem better. BK Roo, welcome. Yeah, at this point it's not about the fun, it's just about getting this stupid game beat. Tell you what, it's been a frustrating couple of weeks. Getting so close to a clear and biting it on the boss so many times. What in the world is your malfunction, dog? Excuse me. Yeah! I think I'm going to take a different approach on the speed trap this time. I think what I'm going to do is try to get my power bar. I'm going to try to get there with as much shield as I can, full shield if possible, but I think I'm going to try and take my... try and get my... get there so that I can activate the level 2 gravity laser. And doggone it. So that I've got a little bit more power. And then which should help me to legitimately get back to, or, you know, get through that area. And then just hope I land on enough or get enough power-ups during that sequence to reactivate the shield or get close to that so I can get one during the first phase of Dark Force. But I really want to be able to you know, do this fight and make it really the Dark Force, the Dark Force fight, and be really strong. So whoops. Oh crap. Oh, I just pulled it out. Woo! That was close. Almost bit the dust there. I must have got the extra burst in that that stage. I don't always pick that one up. 'Oh, I hate the Zub Rush! Mmm! Come on! Zub Rush can go suck an egg. No! I hate the Zub Rush. I just hate that part. If I can get through it, it's great, but it's just... There's just enough RNG there to where you can lose it all pretty quickly. Very frustrating. That's better. That's more like it. Now I'm fully powered up. Ready to go. There we go. That's the way level 1 should go. But doesn't always. Alright. Started this off a little bit stronger this time. Oh, you should see the funniest one is when you go in just before the first encounter with Dark Force. And Dark Force shoots this giant laser at the base or whatever, and your commander guy, dude, screams out like, "Oh!" And it's literally just O-H period on the screen. It's pretty funny. Yeah, quirky is definitely the name of the game here. I enjoy the quirkiness, but it definitely gets a little pervy, I think is the right word. To the point where it's a little uncomfortable. So, oh yeah, brown and gritty games. Well, anime is definitely a component because it's anime style or manga style art. But and the animated intro is good. Yeah, lewd, that's a good word. But it's definitely a little on the it's a little heavy-handed with the depiction of young females in the game, so not real keen on that. But this is the Player's Guide. Hey, how's it going? This is the only 360 game you own, huh? Well, there are better shooters on the 360, that's for sure. So you should definitely be checking some of those out, like Raiden 4 or the Raiden Fighters Aces collection. which is pretty doggone strong, or the couple of cave releases that made it to the West, like Akai Katana and Death Smiles, but there are a lot of good ones that are region free. Alright. Whoops. That was not very smart. Well, anime one of sorts, yeah. I mean, it's not specifically tied to an anime property. It's sort of Konami's very anime take on the Gradius series. Yeah, hyper-violent games is an interesting thing. I enjoy hyper-violent, I enjoyed No More Heroes because it was hyper-violent, but because it was hyper-violent to the point of being ridiculous, like violence to the point of self-parody kind of thing, you know? So, I mean, it was so violent that it was ridiculous. And it becomes cartoonish. Yeah, it's very tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, the line between acceptable and oh come on, that was completely unnecessary is pretty thin. Yeah, it can be. And I mean, in this game, it's definitely questionable because most of the characters are younger ladies in this school, and they're supposed to be older in this game than they were in the first game, but it still feels kind of skeezy, you know what I mean? So it's just not ideal. Oh man, I completely missed that. Oh yeah, but Mortal Kombat 11, it doesn't quite reach the level of No More Heroes self-parody, but it's because it's so brutal in its depiction. You know, it's going for a sort of, I don't know if you'd call it faux realism, or excuse me, how I would classify that, but yeah, I think when they did the rebranding of Mortal Kombat with 9 or whatever it was, that's probably about where I stop and don't really want to go any further. I can scratch that itch with Injustice and Injustice 2. So I'm good otherwise. Whoa. Oh yeah, I've heard about that with Tomb Raider. I haven't played it yet, but I have the new Tomb Raider on 360, I think. Something like that. It's one of those endless pawn shop finds, you know. Find a game like that for $3, you pick it up. Yeah. I think there's a point at which suggestion becomes better than showing it. Oh, that's interesting. Which one of the God of War games? I'd be curious to know. Because I actually really like the God of War series, and the violence in that game, in that series, is understandable at a point where... Oh shoot, I should not have done that! Because it's so... I mean, it's based in a fake world and all of that. So there's a level of Oh, I'm trying to think of the right word. There's a level of unrealism, I'll say, that works in that game where it doesn't necessarily for everything. Dude! Oh, shoot. I did not want to do that! That is handy, though, for... that's interesting. Like I said, I quite enjoyed that series, but again, I understand that that's a factor. Yeah, the only one I haven't played besides the latest one is Ascension, and I think mostly because it was sort of more of the same. Or at least I felt like it was. Excuse me. Whoops. I should not have slipped that over. Oh, thank you. Yeah! Yeah, I get that, Battlecoder. I understand that. Like I said, part of the reason why I like the God of War series is because I was really into Greek mythology as a kid. And so since it's kind of based around that world, I enjoy it from that standpoint. And you know, there's a lot of brutality in Greek mythology. So in terms of the context, it makes sense, even if it's yeah. Oh, instead of oh. Even if the God of War games kind of sort of take it to the next level and dude bro it up a little bit, so to speak. Which I think is true. Oh, yeah, see, and I never played Ascension. That's more like it! Oh, loser. Whoa, I think that might have been the fastest that I ever took that guy out. Heck yeah. Alright, so you're going to start with this laser. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, with this gravity laser and the ability to position those flint options right inside the area where you need to be, it's a whole lot more effective than trying to do it otherwise. Boom. Oh yeah, very Gradius. And that's one of the neat things about the game for sure. It definitely feels like an ode to that style very directly. And I mean, this boss is based on a pair of the characters from the Parodius series. Yeah! There you go! Alright. Now things are progressing. Alright, 1.6, almost 1.7 million. My highest was 1,939,000 or something like that. I bet if you end up taking out the Dark Force, you probably finish out with around... You probably finish out at or close to 2 million. You know, I thought about that, bursts with the speed trap, but I think what I'm going to do instead is the strategy I mentioned before. Just try and refresh my shield ahead of time and then do this level 2 laser. See if that'll help win the day. Thank you. Boom! Refresh shield. Wait, no! I didn't. I got a speed up or something there, didn't I? Crap! Alright, well. Whew, okay. Well, let's hope that... Well, that's helping. Oh! Oh man. I am here with a shield and all my weapons intact. Hey, Bossum, how's it going? Oh, man. I don't want to psych myself out, but this is a good position to be in. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Yeah, well, this is definitely looking better than it has for a bit. Yeah, larval stage. Funny how the larval stage looks sort of like an 8-year-old girl. Or, you know, 10-year-old girl or whatever it is. Whatever they're going for. Yeah! Okay. This is very promising. Oh. Yes! I think that's it! So is that the end of the game? No miss bonus. Yes! Oh. Oh man. No. No. Oh, really? There's more? Okay. So what is the deal? Okay. Well, this is unexpected. I thought maybe Dark Force was the last encounter. I guess not. Ooh, new weapon card. Don't know what it was, but I just collected one. Whoops. There's a big core, a little big core. I do like the sort of entering the atmosphere effect. And this is cool. This is very Darius. This whole cloudy thing that's going on. Oh, so there is a final battle with Dark Force. Oh man. Oh! Oh! 2,988,800 points. Am I going to get enough? Oh, look at that. The whole squad. Oh! I didn't quite crack 3 million, but I was really close. Yes! I've finally done it. Thank you. And I think the other day when I was playing this, I used a credit. It was my first time on that stage. So you must have to either no-miss that Dark Force or get to it, you know, a one credit situation, in order to unlock that final fight with, with Dark Force there at that point. Because I've seen the ending. I used a credit or two to get through it the other day, but yeah. 1cc alert indeed. Oh man. This is... this feels pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. There are 3 characters that if you beat the game with them, you'll unlock another character. Aoba Anoa is one. Deal Twee might be one of the other ones. Haha. Bacterians will sound alert when I approach. Yeah, well, unless I'm playing Gradius 3 Arcade, then they'll just laugh at me and decimate me immediately. Yeah, because I've heard this song before. Not only because I beat the game before, but because it's on the CD that comes with the deluxe edition. No, silly girl. Oh man, that was a long time coming. Because it is the 26th, and I've been reaching the Dark Force fight for something like 2 weeks now. So, good grief. There's Kokoro Belmont, who is a DLC character that I haven't paid for yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It might be fun to buy a couple of the DLC characters just to mess around with. And see how they play compared to all the other ones. So... the Dream Theater concert shirt. Yeah, I bought it at the concert. So, I was on the tour. It was awesome. Excuse me. Oh, running track. That must be one of the other either unlockables or DLC characters there. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Yep, it is timely. So I can retroactively say that, oh yeah, we chose this game in December because of the Christmas bit at the end. Not really. Ah, and then there's the art that they used for the Japanese cover of the game. Cool. That's kind of a cool way to end it out. Okay then. Well, that's embarrassing. Hey, what are you doing? Game over. Alright, so am I going to get a game over results screen, or am I going to have to... Yeah, there we go. Alright. No, there's not, but this character is supposed to be 17 years old from what I gather, so it's just a little bit... You know, it's not 1988, and I'm not Kip Winger, if you know what I'm saying. And I know you're old enough to get that reference. Yeah, let's grab one more, make sure I got it. So, I got really close to 3 million. That was pretty cool. Kevin, yeah, I figured you'd get it too. Alright. So, now just out of curiosity, let's see if... Actually, let's go back to score attack. Onval, Geshi, Hafuma. Nope, no other characters yet. Unless they only appear in story mode, but... Nope. So that didn't unlock anything. I think you have to beat it with Aoba, Errol, and either Madoka or Titanium, maybe? I don't remember for sure. Yeah, the whole too young to be legal thing is my issue. And of course, I understand that cultural mores are different in different parts of the world. So that may not be a... Yeah. Titanium, exactly. It's funny. But, but obviously here in North America, oh, okay, yeah, Adoba and Erroltron. Oh, and see, you unlock Esmeralda by beating the game with one of those two first ones. I think Adoba... I don't remember. Yeah, okay, Errol gives Esmeralda, and then Aoba must unlock Hyper Aoba. And then beating the game with Esmeralda gives you, what is it, Poini-kun, I think? If I remember right, now that you're refreshing my memory. Of course, I'll have all of this in the outline for the podcast when we record, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. But, yeah. Ouch. Okay, well, maybe I'll mess around with another character in Score Attack just for a little bit. Just to see how it differs. Thank you! And how are you this evening? Yeah, that was a good deal. Oh, didn't quite have enough there. Video Game Lover 58, welcome. How goes it? Yeah, I like this. These options are pretty sweet. Although these are what do you call it? Not heat-seeking, but targeting options, or sort of targeting options, because I can position them. Like I can do that. Or I can do that. Katsui player. Oh, I will be, my friend. I will be. Now that I got the 1cc on this, I mean, I'm still gonna, continue to work on this. But feeling pretty good about it. Nah. Fun to have options, exactly. Well punned. Whoa, I'm setting all kinds of records. Or I wonder if that's just for this character, maybe. Must just be the record for this character, because I've gotten higher stage 1 scores. Man, you just kind of decimate everything with this laser setup. With the ripple and... Yeah, I'm just doing score attack right now since I managed to 1cc story or 1-all story mode. I figure I'll just do a little score attack and mess around with it for a few minutes. Probably call it quits here pretty soon. Yeah, maybe a little bit of slowdown just because of the ripple. No, in fact, you can't beat the Gopher Twins. I used DL Twee and several times tried to get in and put the option on the core, and you can't affect it. So that's sort of that little encounter is a bit of a red herring. It's literally just an obstacle. There we go. All right. Some of the later boss fights when you go up against the cores, and I don't have the options where I can put the options right into the cores, I'll have to switch to laser. The standard laser, anyway. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to need to do that for this boss or not. Probably not, but... oh, crud. Yeah, definitely some slowdown happening. I am not going to complain about that. Well, that was not ideal. I don't know about that, Kevin. I think I'm just in the groove. I found a rhythm. It is convenient not having the position options. Shoot! I did not want that. That was dumb! That was really dumb. Man, I should have just waited and timed it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gradius 3 on the SA1 patch. Yeah. I'll tell you what, the slowdown is your friend in the original Super NES port. Well, that's less effective against those guys. Oh! Talk about getting greedy. Wow, that was ridiculous. Crap. Alright then. Yeah, when you can't concentrate your fire, for sure. I should have spread my options out a little bit and allowed myself to... Sure, why not? I'm sure it'll be terrible. So you can only save, so you must only be able to save replays of score attack. Interesting. Huh. Alrighty. That's true, but I mean, replays in-game, you must only be able to do in score attack mode. And then, of course, multiplayer, or multiplay, is actual multiplayer. Alright, so let's look at... the DLC for a second. Okay, so that's just a costume. Yes, Donburi Island. Okay. Alright, so this is... oh, here we go. That's a different costume. Bacterian Force Uniform. Okay, so this is EX1. Training stage for Organization G. Huh. Okay. Geshi Hanafuma. Okay, Venom, that's the guy. That's the guy that does that "ah," or it just says "oh" on the screen. Kokoro. See, now this might be interesting to download the Kokoro Belmont background music pack to see if then the game has sort of Castlevania-like tunes. That might be kind of neat. Let's see here. On-ball music. Strarf music. Strarf must be a... okay, so this is one of the DLC characters. That's Strarf. Buso Shinki series. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, Castlevania style music would be cool. Esmeralda and Oni-kun. Huh. There's a lot of DLC. DL Twee. Since DL Twee is themed after the game Zegzegs, I wonder if then some of the music takes that theme as well, because there's some Zegzegs music in the first game, in the first Otomedius game, because that's on the soundtrack CD that I have. And see, I'm wondering about Aerotron. If that, since her ship is the Lord British, if that means that it'll be more salamander themed. So okay, so Kokoro Belmont is $4.99, and then it's $5.49 for the background music for her. So it's like $10.50 basically to buy a character and then get their music. And there are 3 characters you can purchase, and then multiple background music packs. Oh yeah, the Bing Rewards thing? Yeah, I probably should. I know you've mentioned that before, Duke Togo. I just haven't gone down that road. So then Madoka's background music pack must be more Twinbee themed. Huh. Well, I don't think I'm going to buy any DLC today. So, but I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I got the 1cc. I'll probably come back tomorrow and either start messing around with some of the other characters again in Score Attack, or maybe I'll try to buy some of the DLC and mess around with those characters. But I'll be on tomorrow night, or should be on tomorrow night, and then I will not be on at all Saturday, and then hopefully back Sunday again, and then probably Monday. And I don't think I'll probably stream on. On New Year's Eve, just because I'll want to have, play whatever I want New Year's Eve, which is probably. I've been sitting here with my Wii U running and the gamepad here, and I've been reaching over and tapping it every once in a while to keep it awake, so that I'm farming money in Xenoblade Chronicles X because I need cold hard cash to buy back or to salvage the heavy Skell that I keep wrecking when I get out in battle and keep losing it. So I'm getting free money from all the mining probes that I have out. So anyway, but yeah, and then on the 1st, I'll do my 2020 inaugural stream. Will be my regular tradition of playing a new to me indie game, starting in the morning and basically playing all day to see how far I can get or whether or not I can beat it in that one day. And I've pretty much decided I'm going to try and tackle Blaster Master Zero. So we'll see what that looks like. I've taken also the 2nd and 3rd off, so I may be streaming some during those days as well. And should if I don't beat it Wednesday, I guess the 1st, I'll probably continue to stream it for another day or so. And then I will be tackling Ketsui. That is the Shmup Club selection for January. And that game is also our overall score competition game for all of 2020. So I'll be streaming a lot of that during the course of the year, but especially in January. And then depending on how things look schedule-wise, I'm going to try to go back and do another Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild run. And it won't be in Master Mode this time. It'll just be regular, because Master Mode really pushed me to some some heavy gamer rage early this year. But yeah, I'm gonna try and go through that again, and maybe try to do more of the side quests and stuff like that. I mean, it'll be another full 120 shrine run, Champions Ballad DLC. But I'm gonna make an earnest attempt this time to get through the Trial of the Sword. So anyway, yeah, so that's the way it's going. I'm also considering moving my streaming strictly over to Twitch, because I'm this close to Twitch affiliate status. And so if and when I hit that, I won't be able to do restream and stream to YouTube and other stuff also. So I might as well just make the switch and just push harder for that, so that I can try to do that. So I'll probably make a final decision on that and have a video out before the end of the year announcing that, if I decide that that's for sure what I want to do. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for playing, and game on.